Ever been so desperate to ace a test that you decide to pull an all-nighter? Trust me, I've been there, staring at a mountain of notes, fueled by the delusion that staying up until sunrise will magically stuff all that info into my brain. But is that what really happens when you skip sleep for a cram session? Let's find out. First, when I stay up late, I'm not just fighting my own exhaustion, I'm waging war against my body's built-in clock. My circadian rhythms are programmed to make me sleepy when the sun goes down. Once it gets dark, my brain starts pumping out melatonin, signaling it's time to wind down. But when I ignore those signals, my neurons get cranky. They release chemicals like GABA, which try to slow me down and make me chill out. By midnight, my attention is shot, and I start seeing faces in the wallpaper. That's thanks to adenosine, a waste product that builds up in my brain all day, making me feel drowsy. Cue the clutch cup of coffee. Caffeine blocks adenosine, so I get a temporary jolt, but it also leaves me jittery and wired. Now, even if I manage to memorize a ton of facts, here's the catch. My brain's hippocampus is only holding on to them short term. Usually, sleep is when those memories get moved to long-term storage. If I skip sleep, most of what I crammed probably won't stick. And then things get weird. I might start having micro-sleeps, tiny bursts of sleep that last just a few seconds, even if my eyes are open. Plus, my coordination tanks. Studies show that people who've been awake for 19 hours react just as slowly as someone who's had a few drinks. So, maybe don't stay up all night before your driving test. When the sun comes up, I might get a random burst of energy, a second wind. That's just my brain trying to rally. But it's a trick. Sleep deprivation can make me feel oddly giddy, thanks to a hit of dopamine, but it also means I'm way more likely to make bad decisions. And on the test, I might remember lists of facts, but when it comes to bigger picture questions, connecting ideas, problem solving, I just draw a blank. My brain's creativity and logic are running on fumes. The good news? After one sleepless night, my brain can bounce back pretty quickly once I finally get some rest. But if this becomes my routine, less than 7 hours of sleep a night is linked to all sorts of problems: diabetes, stroke, depression, even lower grades. So next time I'm tempted to pull an all-nighter, I'll remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, or in one sleepless night. Instead, I'll let my brain do its thing and get some sleep.